What's up, guys? It is May 10th, 2018. Welcome to the kingdom. Of course, I am your host, Justin from fortheloveofpicks.com, giving you 100% free picks 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We predict the games in your favorite sports to make you extra cash. Check out the website fortheloveofpicks.com for even more free picks. Guys, of course, we are live here Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern. And welcome to the show, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Get some things out of the way. Make sure you go to the Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. On the website, you can sign up and you'll be notified of even more free content. Of course, all of our parlay videos and upset alert picks are done through YouTube. Our live show is done through YouTube and Facebook. We've got YouTube up high. What's up, YouTube? And we've got Facebook on low. Hey, guys, what's up? And then, of course, on the website, if you're signed up to the website, you get everything that's involved all together. Of course, on the website, we've got 100% free picks in all your favorite sports. We've got Major League Baseball, NBA, we've got NHL, and we've now have English Premier League with Kyle picking for the English Premier League. Those picks will be sporadic for now, but starting next week, we will be getting picks from him every single day, and you can find those on the website. And of course, we'll add his best bets to the platinum package area, which is where our best bets are on the website under platinum picks. You can go and get my or Ryan's best bets, and you can do weekly, monthly, or of course, if you just want to try out one pick, you can do daily. So with that said, guys, we've got a good slate of games today. It's not a lot of games, of course. It's Thursday, moving day in baseball, so only about 9 or 10 baseball games. We did have one early game, so that one's off the docket. And so the rest of the games to work with for the rest of the night. NBA is done for a couple days. The second round is now done. We have our semifinals matchups. Our Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals matchups are set. We've got the Rockets and Warriors in the West, like we expected. And in the East, Celtics and Cavaliers. I, of course, predicted something different. Ryan also predicted something different, so a little different on the Eastern Conference side. But we won't have any NBA basketball. I know the Rockets and Warriors play Monday. I'm not sure if the Cavs and Celtics play Sunday or Tuesday. So we know NBA at least till Sunday or Monday. Have to check that out. We do have some NHL, though. We have the last game of the second round tonight. We've got Predators versus Jets in Nashville. So we'll have a prediction for that game. And, of course, I have a platinum pick in that game as well. And I'm really high on both those picks. So check out the rest of the show. And, of course, go check out my platinum picks. I don't use the word lock or guarantees or sure things when it comes to whether or not the picks will win, but I'm very high on that pick for tonight. So with that said, got some baseball and some hockey for you tonight. Of course, we got 2 picks from Ryan and at least 4 picks from myself. We always give out at least 4 picks on this show. So let's get right into giving out some picks. All right, so in the Diamondbacks and the Nationals playing tonight. And we've got the Diamondbacks as the home team. We've got Rourke, 2-3 with a 3.65 ERA going up against Zach Greinke, 3-2 with a 4.10 ERA. Greinke started off kind of rough, but he's kind of come back around to where at least I expect of him. And we're getting him at home here. And I really like the Diamondbacks. The Nationals, they've been soft. They're definitely soft on the road. Diamondbacks put up a couple runs, and that game will be over for sure. So with that said, we're going to take the Diamondbacks minus 132. And we're also going to take the under of 8. I like this game to be kind of a small scoring game. I'm thinking the Diamondbacks win maybe like a 5-2 kind of score. So we're going to take the under 8 and Diamondbacks minus 132. And those are our first 2 picks for today's show. Figured since I had a pick for each, we might as well go on and give them out together. So, guys, you're going to take some time to talk again about our unit system today before I put it up on the website. I want to make sure we talk about it enough over the week before it is up. I had planned to have it up this week, but I moved it back to Monday. Would you turn the light on? No, the light on? Thank you. So, there we go. Can definitely see better. Got a lot more light for the video. Yes, that helped. Thank you. So the system for the units is going to work in, there's 2 ways it works. First of all, the units as far as what I will suggest to put on the game, and the units as far as how we judge how we did on the game. So first of all, how we judge the games. Starting next week on Monday, when you see the record, it will have how many units I'm up as well. So how that works is just to give you an example, if I bet on 3 games, and let's say one of those games is a plus 175, one of those games is a minus 125, and one of those games is even money. All right, and let's say I put the amount of money on each game that can win me back $100. That would be, for me, a 1-unit play. So essentially what that means is let's say I win all 3 of them. All right, so I won the plus 175. I put 100, I won 175. I won 175 units there. In the minus 125, I put 125. I won 100, so I won 100 units there. And then in the even money, I put 100 and I won 100. So I won 100 units there. So that would essentially give me 375 units. I'm up 375 units on 3-0. Had I gone 2-1, for example, let's say I lose the minus 125. Okay. So now I've got plus 175. I've got 100. So I'm at 275. But I lost minus 125 because we put $125 to win 100. When we win, we get 100, but when we lose, we lost 125. That's how the minus works. It's the opposite with the plus. We put 100, so when we lose 100, but when we win, we get the full plus 175. So that's how you add the units to decide how you're doing. So if I'd have gone 2-1, losing the minus 125 game, then we would have taken those 275 units. We take out 125, and I'm plus 150 for going 2-1. Had I gone 1-2, let's say I won the 175 game, but lost the even money on the minus 125. So we're up 175. We take out minus 100, and that takes us to plus 75. We take out the minus 125. Even though we went 1-2 on the day, we only finished negative 50 units, or excuse me, negative 50 units, which would essentially be half a unit in this situation. So that's how you add up the units as far as deciding how we did. Now, as far as units, as far as what we're telling you to put on the games, 1 through 7. 7-unit play is something you're only going to see a handful of times a year. A 6-unit play is something you're only going to see maybe 10, 20 times a year, somewhere in that range. 5-unit play is only going to be seen maybe 30 times in a year. I don't know. So, I'm giving out some random numbers. 1 through 4 is what you're normally going to see. So what I will do is on the website, there will be a link and it will explain the units. So you'll get free plays on the website. But your unit system will come into play for the picks on the show and for the picks in the platinum area. Of course, when I am giving out a pick on the platinum area, we will tell you how many units that you should put down on that pick. So that's how the unit system will work. I'll explain it one more time, probably sometime during the week before it's put up on the website for Monday. So with that said, let's go on and give out 2 more picks for today's show. Let's look at Ryan's picks. Ryan is looking at the Yankees. We've got Rodriguez for the Red Sox, 3-0 with a 5.29 ERA, going up against CC Sabathia, who's 2-0 with a 1.39 ERA. And we're looking at the over-under here. It's been a close game. Yesterday, they hit the over big time. Yankees came back and won that game 9-6 after it was, back and forth the whole game. Ryan likes the under to hit today. I gave out the under yesterday on the same game. We did not get it. Let's see if we can go back to the well here. And with our third pick of today's show, we've got the Yankees and Red Sox under 9.5. Then, of course, we have in his second pick, I did not write down who's playing in this game. Let's see if I can find that out real quick. Let's see. He's looking at the Brewers game. Normally, I have all this prepared. Do not today. And where I'm looking does not have their records. So I'll just be able to tell you who is actually pitching in today's game. All right. For the Brewers, we've got Julius Chacon, right-hander, and for the Rockies, German Marquez. And this has jumped up even higher. Ryan gave me a under 10.5. It's now at 11.5. Of course, that might not be everywhere. It might still be 10.5 somewhere. But where I'm looking at, it's 11.5. So Ryan likes the under of 11.5. Although Marquez and Chacon give up runs in bunches, Ryan thinks that 11.5 is too much. And generally, when we see a spread of 11.5 or 12, we do jump on it. I took the under of 12 yesterday. The Rockies played for God's sakes. Who did the Rockies play yesterday? Of course, I don't have it written down here. For God's sakes. Whoever they played yesterday, I do not remember. I had the under of 12, and that game ended 8-0. So we got the under of 12 in that game. Just for the life of me, can't remember. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't figure it out. So I will look it up. The Rockies played the Angels yesterday. The Angels won 8-0. They ended the Rockies' 6-game winning streak. When I saw that 12 runs, I thought, good Lord, 12 runs, that's way too much. I'm thinking that's probably exactly what Ryan was thinking when he saw this 11.5. That's a lot of runs. The only difference, and I'm not disagreeing with this pick, the only difference I would say here is that Chacon for the Brewers likes to give up runs. And it's in Colorado. And we all know that they do put out runs in Colorado. But I agree with them. I think 11.5 is a lot of runs. I even yesterday I went in and doubled up. I think it was the third inning. And you see here, and here's the thing, just a little side note about the live betting, which, tomorrow we'll do our live betting show and we'll talk more about this. But get certain I don't know what the word is, but like to give you an example, yesterday with the live betting, normally by about the third inning, if you have a 2-0 game, maybe 6, unless you got runners on base. In the Rockies and Angels game yesterday, with a 2-0 score in the third inning, the over on it was at 10.5. Somebody got on base and it jumped up to 11. I went in 12. I jumped in again at 11.5. Wish I'd have bet the farm because they did kind of get close. Bases loaded, so grand slam or a couple of hits and boom, 12-0 game, and we're busted open. But they were able to stay underneath. And the point is I was shocked to see 11.5 with the score at 2-0 in the third inning. Usually games like that, a lot of the runs are put up in those first few innings, and you can kind of tell the pace. And Vegas kind of falls in line with that. But in a game that's played in Colorado, you're going to get those hefty spreads. And the reason that is because a lot of those games would have ended up going over that 10.5 or 11.5. And they got close, like I said, 8-0 game, bases loaded, top of the ninth. Balls fly out of that park like crazy. So I'm not suggesting that when you see a spread like that, always jump on it. But I really liked the under 12 yesterday with the pitching matchup. So when it was the third inning and I saw it was only at 11.5, which essentially at an under 12, we're looking for 11 to win anyway. I was like, well, dang, I want 11. I'm going to jump on it again. And I'm smart to do so because 8 was the final score, 8-0. So Ryan likes the under of 10.5. So we're going to give it out at 11.5 since it's jumped. I'm sure he'll like the under of 11.5, even better than 10.5. And that will be our fourth pick for today's show. So before we give out our last couple of picks, let's talk about a little bit about yesterday. We don't do a full recap anymore, but we do kind of like to talk about how things are going. Yesterday for Walk-Off Wednesday, we split 5-5 on the show. That's not what we're normally looking to do. But in our platinum area, we went 5-1. And so something to talk about here. When we first started doing the show, those first couple of weeks, there was no platinum area. I put it up, I think the first week it was on the website, but the website didn't even start till about the middle of the third week, I believe. So for the first 2 weeks, I didn't have any platinum picks. Those were the picks I was giving out on the show. So just to give an example, if I wasn't doing the platinum area, out of those 6 picks that we gave in the platinum area, all 6 of those picks would have been given out on the show instead of 6 picks that were given out instead. All right. And that's why I've explained where the platinum picks are our best bets. The show is our second best bets. And this is this is proof of why that is. Before we were doing the platinum area, I would have given out those 5-1 picks on the show. And so I would have then gone with what I thought were my 4 best picks yesterday. So let's just look at what my 4 best picks were from yesterday. I think I would have probably gone 2-2 in my 4 best picks from yesterday. So without the platinum picks in the platinum area where you purchase them, we would have gone 7-3 yesterday for Walk-Off Wednesday, as opposed to going 5-5. And that's because, I'm having to go further down the list of games that I'm confident in. The point is platinum picks. That is my best bets. If you want to make money, I guarantee you we'll make money with my platinum picks. I'm telling you every day what we're doing in those. And with the exception of the day where Ryan went 0-3, we've yet to have a losing day in our platinum pick area. Those are my best bets. I can almost guarantee you that, especially over a week, over a month, we're going to make a profit. We're going to be in the positive, even if we're only in the positive by units. You know what I'm saying? Plus half a unit. We're going to be in the positive by something. I guarantee it. But as you see where we get to picks, it's a crapshoot. 5-5 isn't bad if we were to look at the units. I don't know. We might be in the positive. We might be slightly in the negative. 5-5 is not bad. It's good. You know what I'm saying? But best bets are in the platinum area. That said, guys, let's give out the last today's show. And again, to the website for Love Mom. Check out my platinum picks. Check out our free picks. Site has a little bit of everything. Of course, we are now doing the English Premier League, so go check out our soccer picks. Now lost and forced to deal with lately. It goes in and out every single day, one way or another. Either Facebook or YouTube at some point goes out. I don't know how to fix it. I've done everything I possibly can on my end from my phone and my computer to ensure that I've got the best internet connection possible. At this point, it's the people that we're getting the internet from. So with that said, last two picks for today's show. Like I said, fortheloveofpicks.com. Go to the website. Facebook, YouTube, subscribe to YouTube, and like our Facebook page so you are getting all of our free content. We welcome Kyle to the family. You can check out his picks on the website, and you'll be able to get all of his information and a link to his show starting next week. So with that said, final two picks for today's show. We've got a hockey game, but I'm going to give out my last baseball game before. Looking at the Angels and the Twins, and this is in here in Anaheim, right down the street from me. We've got Berrios for the Twins, 3-3 with a 3.98 ERA, going up against Richards, 4-1 with a 3.93 ERA for the Angels. I think this will be a high-scoring game. So the over of 7.5 is worth looking at. But I think the Twins are pretty much, I hate to say garbage, but they're not good this year. So we're going to take the Angels minus 142 in their own ballpark to win. And that'll be our fifth pick for today's show. And so for our final pick, we're looking at Game 7, last game of the second round. We've got the Nashville Predators going up against the Winnipeg Jets. Predators were able to win in Game 6 with a shutout to get back to Nashville for Game 7. And I have a platinum pick for this game as well. And so go check that out. But I will give out one of the picks for free. And so I'm looking at the under of 5.5. I think this is going to be a really tight game. I'm not going to tell you, of course, who I think is going to win because that's in the platinum area. Go check that out. I'm very confident. I would say probably at least 4-unit play, if not 5-unit play on my hockey pick. So go check that out. But under 5.5, and that is our sixth and final pick for today's show. So guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Make sure you go and get your bets in before these lines change. Of course, if you see the public on one of these, the opposite, let it ride. Wait until the last second. Maybe you'll get an even better line. Look at what we got with the 11.5. I think public saw that 10.5 and they bet it up to 11.5. We'll see if it starts to fall again. It might even hit 12. Who knows? But get your games in, get your bets in, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. The weekend starts tomorrow. Of course, the weekend's always the best games of the week, and that's where we look to make our best money other than Walk-Off Wednesday. So, guys, make sure you check us out this weekend. And as always, let's make money. Have a great day, Facebook. And peace out, YouTube.